After days of video editing, my friend, I can say that I am now one large step closer to finally finishing Minecraft Tower of Dreams. Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing good today. Now I know that this video is going to be different from what I normally do. But that is because currently as I am speaking, the video is rendering. I have not completely done the series, but I finished a very large chunk, basically like the hardest part of the editing process with this series. I realized that maybe speaking in editing jargon could be confusing to understand. So I was thinking about it, and I tend to like to make a lot of metaphors regarding food. It helps me understand things, specifically sandwiches and hamburgers. So I got one for you that I can relate to this editing process to making hamburgers. So when I make these episodes, to me, that's like making 6 hamburgers. And when you make a hamburger, you don't make the whole thing all at once. You do it in parts. What I did is that I guess you could say I took care of the most important ingredient, which is the actual hamburger patty. What I've been doing this whole time was handcrafting each individual hamburger patty for each of these 6 burgers. Alright, so I had to put my tripod on the air mattress, so if you start bouncing around, that's why. But I needed both of my hands for this, because that is how I could like capture what it is that I'm saying. So what took so long with this is that you had the hamburger and you're trying to put the spices in it. You're trying to make sure it's good. You still have the other ingredients to put in, but you wanted to make sure that the utmost care was used in these hamburger patties. The season finale episode, however, remember how I said that one is 45 minutes compared to the 15 to 20 minute episodes of the other 5? That one is a double hamburger, alright? That was too bad. Actually, no. If each episode is like 15 minutes, that's about 3 patties. That was a triple patty episode. Oh my gosh, alright, I know it'd be a little bit foolish, but just roll with me on this. As of this very moment, I am currently rendering the triple patty episode, the season finale. As a matter of fact, you can even see it rendering right now. Let me just pull my thing to it. You see that bar? That is it rendering. It is almost done. Now, as I said before, editing the episodes themselves are the hardest part. Like I said, especially with this series in particular, because like I said, it's 2 people's perspectives. So I guess if I had to translate to hamburger, I guess I have 2 different types of meat. I have beef and I have bison. And I'm mixing them together to form one beef bison patty. That sounds kind of good almost. So now that all 6 of the hamburger patties are done, this means that now I can focus on the easier part, which is, I guess you could say, that's adding the lettuce and the tomato and the cheese. This part is when I go back through all of the 6 episodes. I watch them, and because the episodes are shorter, it'll be easier. I've said all this stuff before, but yeah, I'm in the moment right now. Now I just get the funny clips. I watch the funny clips. So what would that be in the hamburger terminology? I guess watching all 6 episodes and taking out the funny clips will, I guess, be the equivalent of inspecting all 6 hamburger patties. And I guess I don't know, because like I actually pause for a second to start thinking. The only thing that I can think of is that's adding the spices. I know I said that earlier, but I guess going back to the 6 individual patties and giving it that spice, you put in that barbecue sauce, you know, you mix it in a little bit, like that is just like, you know, you get all the best parts of the patty. And then after that, that's when, you know, you like I said, you get the rest of the ingredients and then you put them all together. And then when they're done, you got a whole stack of 6 patties ready and waiting for you to eat. I'm really excited about this because, like I said, it was a lot of hard work, but it was worth it. Like, even during when I was editing, I was laughing at a lot of parts that happened that I actually forgot about. When I was done the episodes, I actually sent them to Isaiah, and he was laughing at a lot of just like the parts that, you know, we forgot about. I need to send him this episode right now. Like I said, it just finished rendering. So I'm gonna send it over to him. He's gonna watch it. You know, let me know if I need to change anything. But yes. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it just finished. So, look at that. Look at that. That is us. This, I believe, is the very first frame for the last episode. I know it's technically not like a sneak peek, but don't worry. Like I said, when I guess when I go back to, you know what, maybe going back to watch the funny clips is the equivalent of taking a little piece off of the burgers and then kind of like, you know, filling them back in so there's no holes in it. I don't know, I'm trying to make it work. Because then when I have like a plate of samplings, like I said, throughout the rest of these vlogs, I can give you a sample. You know, like kind of like, you know how they do. Have you ever been to those, like those, you may not have had these, but have you ever been to one of those Chinese restaurants where there's somebody, I've normally seen it at Panda Express, when there's a person right outside the store and they're actively calling out to people and giving them like the samplers? That's what I'm giving you. I'm not calling out to you, but I'm like, hey, try this. I know you've been waiting for it. This is what you got to look forward to. But yeah, I can definitely say that Minecraft Tower of Dreams was the hardest series for me to edit because there were other elements, had that beef and that bison. You know, it's hard when you're trying to mix 2 meats at once and make them fuse perfectly. But now, like I said, it's not quite the easy part yet. Like I said, I did the hard part. Next, I guess, more so is the semi-tedious part. I don't know, it shouldn't be that tedious because the episodes are a lot shorter, so I can just, you know, watch through them, get the clips out, and then use those clips to make the opening and everything else. And like I said, I'll have the clips to show you, you know, throughout the vlogs. And actually that should probably happen relatively soon because like I said, it's just like, so for the first episode it's only 15 minutes. You know, I just sit for 15 minutes, pull some clips out, and then like probably by like the next vlog or the next 2 vlogs I got at least like a clip, you know, to show you. I don't know, do not hold me on that. I'm just excited and I really want to get this out. But yes, so hopefully Tower of Dreams will be done soon, maybe in about a week and a half. Maybe 2 weeks at the most. I don't know, because like I said, I have to make the opening sequence and that can be a little bit tricky because, you know, you gotta find the right music. But once the most difficult series is taken care of, then I can go off to the easier ones, and those will not take me anywhere near as long as it did for this series. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. Personally, I can't wait until I can just show you some of the clips, because like I said, that's the actual footage. But yeah, and I guess, you know, as these vlogs go on, I can actually just verbally tell you, you know, about the about to say the show, like about the show, you know, just, you know, about the gameplay. I guess to give you a bit of a refresher for those of you who either haven't seen the first Tower of Dreams or it's just been a while since you've seen it. But the whole point of the series is that me and Isaiah are trying to build a massive tower within the world of Minecraft that starts on the ocean floor, rises above the surface, and goes into the sky. Once we complete that, that is when this series is done. Now in the first episode, that one was like an hour and like 17 minutes because I was thinking it was going to be a series of mini episodes. I know they're not many, but you know, instead of doing like a full-blown series like I'm doing right now, I figured, you know, just probably like 5 one-hour episodes and then we're done. But then, you know, in the middle of it, I had to change heart. Now it will be a series. That's why it's taking so long. But yeah, so that's basically what we're trying to do, we are trying to survive and make sure that we gather the materials to stay alive and the materials that we'll need in order to build the tower, and also trying to find a good location to do it in, because like I said, it has to be like, you know, a deep ocean floor, and then like I said, it goes up into the sky. I have to say, playing with Isaiah was a lot of fun, because as you already know, I don't do a lot of co-op, just because, you know, just co-op can get, you know, a bit hectic at times. But when we were finally able to figure it out, it was a lot of fun. I had him to watch my back, I was watching his back. I was getting him into some trouble. He was getting me into some trouble. Like it was a lot of fun. But yeah, that's basically it for this vlog. Like I may go out to the library today to get some work done. I may not, but I just needed to express my joy of finally finishing a very, very large portion of the editing process. Like I said, I've been doing it regularly every single day. So tomorrow, you know, like I said, I dedicate like at least 1 hour to editing. So, excuse me, tomorrow will be the day where I start extracting the clips. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope that you are excited, because I am definitely excited, and I've got a lot more to talk about with the series. And like I said, when I'm finished pulling those clips out, I'll have a lot to show you guys. I'm sorry, I need a break. I was at this for almost 2 hours because I just wanted to get it done. Alright, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my videos are going up, and you can show your support by donating in the links below. I'm tired, dude. I haven't even eaten anything. I woke up and I just started. Alright, so thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.